Hello, everyone. Welcome to our podcast. I am Jack.
And I'm Elena. We're excited to have you here today.
In this episode, we're going to talk about something very important, how learning English can be a gateway to success.
Yes, English is one of the most useful languages in the world. It can help you in your career, education, and even in your daily life.
Before we start our discussion, let's go over some key words. These words will help you understand our conversation better.
That's a great idea. The first word is gateway. A gateway is like a door or an entrance to something bigger or better. For example, learning English is a gateway to more job opportunities.
The next word is opportunity. An opportunity is a chance to do something good or important. For example, if you speak English, you have more opportunities to work in international companies.
Another important word is communication. Communication means sharing information with others by speaking, writing, or using body language. For example, good communication skills can help you make new friends and build a strong career.
The next word is confidence. Confidence means believing in yourself and your abilities. For example, speaking English with confidence makes it easier to talk to new people.
A useful word is global. Global means something related to the whole world. For example, English is a global language spoken by millions of people.
Another word is success. Success means achieving your goals or doing something well. For example, hard work and learning English can lead to success in life.
We also have career. A career is a job or a series of jobs that someone does for a long time. For example, if you know English, you can have a better career in business or technology.
The word travel is also important. Travel means going to different places. For example, knowing English makes it easier to travel to different countries.
And the last word is education. Education means learning and gaining knowledge, usually at school or university. For example, many universities around the world teach in English, so learning English can improve your education.
Now that we know these words, let's start our discussion. Elena, why do you think English is so important for success?
Well, English is the most widely spoken language in the world. It is used in business, science, technology, and entertainment. If you know English, you can access more knowledge, work with international companies, and meet people from different countries.
That's true. Many job interviews require English, especially in big companies. Employers prefer people who can communicate in English because they can work with people from different places.
Yes, and let's not forget about education. Many of the best universities in the world use English. If you want to study abroad, learning English is very helpful.
Exactly. Even if you don't plan to study abroad, many books, websites, and courses are in English. If you know English, you can learn new things faster and easier.
And it's not just about work and study. English is also useful for traveling. If you go to another country, even if they don't speak your language, they probably understand English. It makes traveling easier and more fun.
I agree. Many airports, hotels, and restaurants use English. If you speak English, you can ask for directions, order food, and meet new people while traveling.
Another important thing is confidence. When you learn English, you feel more confident in different situations. You can talk to people from other countries, watch movies without subtitles, and even enjoy English songs.
That's a great point. English connects people. You can make friends from different cultures, and you will feel more comfortable in international situations.
Yes, and in today's world, communication is key. Many businesses work with people from different countries. If you can communicate in English, you have a big advantage.
Absolutely. And speaking English doesn't mean you need to be perfect. The important thing is to practice and keep improving.
Right, even native speakers make mistakes. The key is to keep learning, listening, and speaking.
That's so true. Making mistakes is just part of learning. The more you practice, the better you get. And the good thing about English is that people around the world understand it, even if your grammar isn't perfect.
Exactly. Most people will appreciate your effort to communicate. And the more you speak, the more confident you become. Confidence is really important when learning a language.
Confidence can help in so many ways. When you believe in yourself, you speak more, you try new words, and you don't feel afraid of making mistakes. And that's how people improve.
Yes, and confidence doesn't just help with language, it helps in life. If you know English, you can confidently apply for international jobs, study in other countries, and travel the world.
That's why English is such a gateway to success. It opens doors to education, jobs, and global connections. And it also helps in small ways, like understanding English movies, books, and songs.
And let's not forget technology. Many websites, apps, and even customer support services use English. If you understand English, you can solve problems more easily and learn new skills online.
Yes, and learning English is easier today than ever before. We have so many free resources, videos, podcasts, language apps, and online courses. You can practice anytime, anywhere.
That's a great point. Some people think they need to travel to an English-speaking country to learn, but that's not true. You can learn from home by watching English videos, reading, and practicing with friends.
Right. And one of the best ways to learn is to surround yourself with English. Try changing your phone settings to English, listening to English music, or watching TV shows with English subtitles.
That really helps. It makes English part of your daily life, and soon, it starts to feel natural.
Exactly. The more you hear and use English, the more comfortable you become. And when you're comfortable, you start to enjoy the process of learning.
And when learning is fun, it's easier to stay motivated. If you enjoy the journey, success will follow.
That's such a good point. Staying motivated is one of the most important things when learning a language. If you enjoy the process, you'll keep going even when it feels difficult.
Exactly. And one great way to stay motivated is to set small goals. For example, you can decide to learn 5 new words every day or practice speaking for 10 minutes.
Yes! Small goals help you see progress, and that makes you feel good about learning. And when you feel good, you want to keep going.
That's why it's important to celebrate progress. Even if you learn just 1 new word, that's a step forward. Every little improvement brings you closer to success.
And speaking of success, I think another great thing about English is how it connects people. If you know English, you can talk to people from all over the world, make new friends, and learn about different cultures.
Yes, that's one of my favorite things about English. It's not just about words and grammar, it's about communication and connection.
And when you connect with people, you open up new opportunities. Maybe you meet someone who helps you get a great job, or maybe you find a friend who helps you practice more.
That's true. And sometimes, even just one conversation can change your life. Imagine meeting someone at a conference or while traveling. And because you speak English, you can have a great conversation and make a valuable connection.
Yes, and that's why practicing is so important. The more you practice, the more confident you feel in these situations. And confidence makes communication easier.
And practice doesn't always mean studying grammar. It can be something simple, like talking to yourself in English or writing a short diary entry in English every day.
That's a great tip. Even thinking in English helps. If you try to describe your day in English in your head, it becomes more natural over time.
And the best part is, you don't need to be perfect. The goal is to communicate, not to speak perfectly all the time.
Exactly. The most important thing is to keep going, keep practicing, and enjoy the journey.
That's so true. Learning a language is a journey, not a race. It's okay to go step by step. The key is to stay consistent and keep learning a little every day.
Yes, even just 10 or 15 minutes a day can make a big difference. If you listen to an English podcast, watch a short video, or read a simple article, you're improving.
And there are so many ways to practice. You can join an online group, find a language partner, or even talk to yourself in the mirror.
That's a great idea. Talking to yourself in English might feel funny at first, but it really helps. You can practice pronunciation and get comfortable forming sentences.
And pronunciation is important because it helps people understand you better. But remember, accents are normal. You don't need to sound like a native speaker to be a great communicator.
Absolutely. Many successful people speak English with an accent. The most important thing is to speak clearly and confidently.
Confidence really makes a difference. If you believe in yourself, other people will listen to you more. And if you make a mistake, that's okay. Mistakes help you learn.
Exactly. Even native speakers make mistakes. The key is to learn from them and keep going. The more you speak, the better you get.
And the more you practice, the more natural it feels. After a while, English becomes a part of your daily life.
Yes. And when that happens, you start thinking in English without even trying. That's a big step toward fluency.
That's the goal, being able to use English without overthinking. And once you reach that point, so many new opportunities open up.
Opportunities in work, travel, making friends, and even learning new things online. English truly is a gateway to success.
That's so true. English really is a gateway to success because it gives you access to so many opportunities. Whether it's work, travel, education, or meeting new people, English helps you move forward in life.
Yes, and the best part is that anyone can learn it. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to practice and stay consistent. Even small efforts every day can lead to big improvements.
And remember, making mistakes is okay. Mistakes help you grow. The important thing is to keep going and enjoy the process. Learning a language should be fun.
Exactly. Surround yourself with English, watch movies, listen to music, read books, and speak whenever you can. The more you use English, the more natural it will feel.
And don't forget to stay confident. Believe in yourself. You are capable of learning and improving. Every step you take brings you closer to success.
Yes, just keep practicing, keep learning, and never give up. One day, you'll look back and see how far you've come.
Let's quickly summarize what we talked about today. We discussed how English is an important skill for success in many areas of life: jobs, travel, education, and communication. We also talked about the best ways to learn: practicing every day, making small goals, staying confident, and using English in real life.
That's right. Learning English is a journey, and every step you take matters. We hope this conversation has motivated you to keep learning and practicing.
And if you enjoyed this podcast, don't forget to like it, leave a comment, and share it with your friends and family. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Yes, and make sure to follow our channel so you don't miss more useful conversations like this one.
Thank you so much for listening. Keep practicing, stay confident, and enjoy learning English.
Goodbye, and see you next time.